checking out my fit check here.
Amazing.
As we're seeing what's new in downtown Burlington, and we are here at ABC.
That's right.
2060 Lakeshore Road. We're here with Adrian.
Nice to meet you, man.
Am I pulling this off or what?
I think so. Yeah, you got a good thing going.
My Springsteen, I got the kicks. Tell me a little bit about these shoes, man. They're looking...
absolutely. To kind of go head to toe, the shoes are the Shadow Jordan 1 lows. We got these guys for $300 in our store. Yeah. Up top's a Springsteen shirt. That one would be like $30 in here. Yeah. And then you got a gorgeous 90s reversible Hornets jacket. I mean, it's just...
These are
absolutely amazing.
These are in right now.
Yes.
I mean, the retro, the throwback, the nostalgia trip. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're 15 or 40. This is what the guys are wearing now.
That's it. It goes full circle. Absolutely. Yeah. So for the most part, we carry like a wide range of vintage shirts, crew necks, hoodies from the 90s, 80s, early 2000s. Here I got a couple of highlighted pieces as well. Yeah. This is like a really rare off-white Jordan 1. Yeah. This guy's like 29,000. Sorry, 2,900.
Yeah.
In our store.
Nice.
And then this is another thing we've gotten here. It's like a mystery bundle. So we piece together things online for people. They'll like select their size. Let's say I'm a size large, and I want 6 things, so we'll like price this for like $70.
The thing about these, I love these throwback shirts. The thing about my dad still has boxes and boxes of these, so like he's rocking like a, but like that's not even his style. That's just what he does. You mentioned the shoes. These $2,900.
Yes.
But you got whole different price points.
Of course.
But these are shoes that you're not just going to be able to walk into any mall, shoe store and be able to find these.
They're really limited. They're hard to find. For the most part, they sell out right away, and we just kind of bring them in the store afterwards. After they sell out, we bring them.
I'm not going to put you on the spot here, but you're not an old man.
No,
you're a young guy.
I'm a young guy. I'm 19.
You're 19.
Yes.
Yeah. Why open a business? Why open a shop?
Honestly, it was perfect timing kind of with COVID because I opened an online store throughout the pandemic, and it just did really, really well. And as soon as we saw an opportunity to lock something down in Burlington, we went for it and opened up.
What was it about shoes? What was your first pair of shoes, first pair of Jordans that made you think, okay, now I'm hooked?
Yeah, it was the Royal Jordan 1s. It was like the blue and black one. I got them in high school, and I was like hooked from there. I couldn't stop.
My brother-in-law is going to be very jealous that I am here because he is a shoe aficionado too.
Amazing.
So the clothes, the stuff. So if you're coming down here, if you're coming down to shop for someone else, what will your advice be to like you said, because this is so on trend right now for guys who are like, not to put it on the spot, but 15 to 30. This is what they're wearing. This is what we're wearing.
Of course.
If you're shopping for someone, especially around Christmas time, what would be kind of a general piece of advice you had?
Honestly, it'd probably be to know what size the person is, and we have like our system in here, so we can filter everything for sizing for you. In terms of the clothing, most of it's like large XL. It's like the baggier fit that we go for.
And you were talking about this like surprise box. So if I were to order a surprise box, I'd be looking at 5, 6, 7 pieces in a box for a nice little price.
Of course, like $10 a piece. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. All right, well, I think I'm ready to go, man. Like this is, I'm gonna do the full turn. Yeah. But we got a couple more stops to hit in downtown Burlington. I think I might just have to pull this off. Adrian, it's awesome what you're doing here.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, and good luck. This store looks awesome.
Thank you.
We're continuing in downtown Burlington, checking out what's new right here on CHCH Morning Live. Well, hopefully you have one of those new smell-o-vision TVs so you can actually smell what it smells like in here as we're at Bocconcino. I said it right? Bocconcino, yeah, with Aldo. He's the owner here, and we're talking about some of the new businesses in downtown Burlington, and this is one of the newest. You've been here less than a month.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, which you wouldn't be able to tell judging by the customers that have coming in. Since we've been here, people have been constantly coming in. Business seems like it's been going well.
Yes, we're getting great support here, yes.
Yeah, and great building, great location, and I'm going to help you out here because the business is going so well.
Yeah,
you guys need a few extra hands. Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes,
so what are we making here?
You're making me cheese sticks.
I'm making cheese sticks. Okay,
yes,
all right. So this is just the bread that you make.
That's the dough for it.
This is the dough that you are getting here. What time do you get here to get all this started? Because all this is from scratch, right?
All from scratch, yes.
All from scratch.
We start at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oof.
We do all our bake-off, and then once our bake-off is done, Don't be cheap on the cheese.
Don't be cheap on the cheese. Hey, listen, you don't have to tell me twice. So we just roll this in the cheese here. So you're here at. So I mean, those are morning television hours. I mean,
Yes,
that's when Annette and Tim are getting up here. All right, and then
you're just lining them up on the tray. There you go.
That maybe not restaurant.
That's rustic.
That's rustic.
We're looking
That's
for
the way to
rustic.
go.
We want rustic.
So Aldo, you're here. You're baking the bread.
We bake the bread. We
all
do
from scratch, eh?
Yes, sir. So we come in the morning. We do our bake off for the morning. We make sure we got our coffees ready to go.
Yeah.
Once everything is sort of settled and ready to go, we start our scratch mixing for the next day.
Yeah.
And it's just a constant rotation, 7 days a week.
So for you, this is something you were born to bake.
It's all I've ever done with my life.
A fourth generation
Yes, sir.
Sicilian baker.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
learned from your father learned from his father.
Yes. So both grandparents, both sides of the family, bakers.
Yeah.
I was the kid working with my dad in my grandfather's bakery in Palermo.
Wow. Yeah, and to get this space, to get here, to come to Downtown Burlington, what did it mean to you?
Oh, it meant the world. It feels surreal.
Yeah.
It feels surreal. Yeah.
Okay. So these are gonna go in, and they're gonna
Yes.
come out looking like. I think we have some.
We have
got
a whole
done.
tray ready to go here.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Listen,
So-
look at that. Yeah. These look so good. Everything looks so good. And it's not just bread you do here. You do sandwiches. You do.
We do pizzas. We do catering. We've got a full espresso bar. We do desserts, cakes. If it comes out of a bakery, we do it.
And the frozen meals too. So
We-
if you're going for if you're picking up something for dinner tonight, you can also pick up something for dinner tomorrow
so
or later
our
on.
dinners are prepared, ready to go into the oven. We've got a section of heat and serve, and we've also got a section of bake at home, and you just put a little sweat in your face and you make it look like you did it yourself.
The moffetta on the Italian sandwich.
Lots of muffaletta. Oh, it's spicy.
Spicy?
Oh, spicy.
Oh, that's what
Oh,
I'm
it's
looking for.
spicy.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna eat just about everything here. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Can I have a cheese stick?
You can have two.
I can have two. Well, listen, though, I'm having two now. All right, we're continuing here. I'm gonna get well fed here, but we're continuing in downtown Burlington on CHCH Morning Live. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? Okay. They're working for it. We're here with Rosie and Kelso and Michelle, and we're at a downtown pet shop
Yes.
here in Burlington, beautiful Burlington. Michelle is the owner, and Michelle, a really welcoming vibe. As soon as you come in, you can tell this is the spot for your pets.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Kelso agrees.
Kelso agrees. Now, your background is actually holistic nutrition
Yes.
for humans. How did that turn into what we're doing here?
Yeah, so it was all because of my animals. I basically looked at their health and they started getting older and I started seeing signs of, some problems. And I was like, wait a minute, why am I not using holistic practices and herbal medicine to help treat them? And once I started seeing their ailments reverse.
What are some of the things that with holistic medicine, with pets, you can see noticeable changes in?
Oh gosh, everything from Kelso dealt with.
Kelso, come here. What did this guy deal with?
So he dealt with inflammation and arthritis, especially after big hikes and big walks and big playtime with other dogs. And I ended up giving him herbal tinctures and as well as powdered supplements. And as you can see, he's like a little puppy. And all of his inflammation honestly reversed. And that's when I was so grateful to see him improve.
He's excited about it.
He's super excited.
And then we got
about
Rosie
it.
here as well. Kelso, you're good. So foods, you have a lot of different types of foods. I can see we have kibble, we have canned, we have raw. Really, doesn't matter the price point, doesn't matter what you're looking for, you got it here.
I got it here, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
The raw food. Can we talk about this for a little bit?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
again, one of those things where you can really see some changes when you switch to raw, whether it's their coats, whether it's their energy, and again, the benefits of raw food.
Yeah, it's significant. I've actually swapped my dogs both on raw and even my cat as well. And I've just noticed, like Rosie, she used to carry on a little bit more weight than she should have. And when I switched her to raw, her weight significantly decreased, and she's just looking really toned and fit, and she has more energy. And same with Kelso. He struggled with seasonal allergies, so a lot of environmental.
Yeah.
And I noticed that his coat improved, his itchiness improved, and their overall digestion has just improved significantly.
And like I said, we do have the raw, but the kibble, stage of life, you know, for dogs, the kibble is a great choice as well, and you have a lot of great selections here too.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. And then the toys.
Yes, lots of
These
toys.
guys are gonna get all excited about that. Lots of toys. Is there anything that you find is kind of the most popular? What do people come in here and really catch their eye?
Yeah, you know what? The snuffle mats is actually really popular. It's a really fun mat to keep your dog engaged.
Yeah.
And they also have a snuffle mat for a cat as well. So you stuff these little pockets with treats or food.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a dog will not stay bored for long.
They go to work.
So it's pretty, yeah, that one's pretty fun.
I like this one.
Yep.
The fluff ball cinnamon whiskey. Speaking of fluff balls, hi Rosie. Michelle, thank you so much for doing this. This store is beautiful. You guys are open during construction, because I know
Yes.
there's a lot of construction going on.
Absolutely.
But you guys are open, and you are more than welcome to be ready to help out anybody who walks in, right?
100%.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you
this.
so
We're
much.
continuing here on CHCH Morning Live with these two. Come here. Oh, come here. More from Burlington coming up. Now, if you're thinking of the gift for just about anybody, Campbell Co is where you're going to want to come. Campbell Co Home, and Katie Campbell is the owner. And Katie, I just, when I walk into this store, it doesn't feel like a store. It feels so much like home, and I feel like that's part of the design.
Totally, yeah. So we're an interior design firm first and foremost, and we opened the store as a secondary part of our business. And so the goal really was that when you walk in here, you feel like you're walking into a home environment. We want everyone to feel welcome and like it's a place where you can kind of spend some time and gain some inspiration.
And speaking of inspiration, I mean, these are the pieces that really just add the really accent pieces to take your home to the next level, right?
Exactly, yeah. So we do sort of the full service design service for our private clients, but this was an offering that makes it a little bit more accessible for anybody who's not doing that larger service. It's kind of the last, 10% of your home is filling those little gaps and decorating and doing the styling piece. So that's what we're here for.
So what were we looking at here? This looks really nice, really looks put together, and it's really, it's a bundle.
Yeah, so we have curated collections that we've put together to make not only styling easy, but gift giving easy. So this one is sort of a foyer moment. So when you walk into a home, having that kind of first impression, a vase with some nice branches, a candle, maybe a little dish for your keys. And that kind of pulls it together for everybody. You don't have to guess, about what works together. We sort of do that work for you.
Yeah.
And then similar with this one, it's kind of a kitchen counter bundle. So something that you might keep on your kitchen counter with your tools in it, a pepper mill, a little bit of greenery is always nice to bring some life into the kitchen as well.
Nice for someone like me to not have to think about it. And like you said, if it's that little extra 10%, that's what you need to make your house perfect. And
Exactly.
we got a couple more here. These bundles
so
that we've
this is a
got.
bathroom bundle. So again, the idea of kind of putting something on your bathroom counter without having to, think about what works together. So the brass tones, the gold, a bit of glass, just something really neutral that works kind of for everybody, and that's sort of the goal.
Now, you've been here just over a month. What is it about this space that drew you to it?
Honestly, the village itself is so charming and lovely and really vibrant and starting to get a bit more trendy. So that was part of the goal here, was to bring something that would, suit the village, but also just the light, the amount of windows and the light. We also offer real plants and things like that, so it's kind of a greenhouse feel, which is lovely.
Yeah, it's awesome. This has caught my attention. What are we looking at here? This is a
so this
candle.
is an everlasting candle. This has done very well for us in the short time that we've been here. Basically, you buy a vase, the candlesticks, pristine oil, which is smokeless, odorless, and clean burning, and you put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the vase, and then it burns and it lasts much longer than a standard candle.
All right, and what else do we got here in the store as we're walking around? When we look at, we're thinking of holiday season. You've got us all decked out already here.
Yeah, we're, retail, it launches a little bit early, but lots of entertaining and gift ideas, bath essentials as well. And we do really well with our charcuterie.
Ooh.
accessories. So
Yeah.
things like these olive and pits bowls have done very well. Our gold accessories always do well as well.
This is good because I never know what to do with the pits. I always end up putting them in a napkin, and then at the end of the night, I have like pits in pocket. But Katie, this space is amazing. It's so welcoming. Like I said, as soon
Thank
as you
you.
walk in, feels like I'm home. You can come here. It's Campbell Co, and very excited. And we've been having a lot of fun all morning here in Burlington on CHCH Morning Live.